Okay, y'all, here's part two. Here I am back 2 hours later. My sister is flying home from her vacation and she had a layover in Las Vegas. She was in California. And so she called during the layover, so she's about to board now. And so I told her, well, Godspeed, because with these airplanes, and yeah, she was scared. She said she ain't getting on no more, no time soon, but yep, but she had already bought that ticket. The trip had been planned, so she just prayed and got on it. So she made it there safe, and she's halfway back now. She'll be home at about 8:30 our time. So, but anyway, yeah, the film ended abruptly. So what I wanted to say, I told you about the seed alerts and everything. So everything's going good with that. But what I wanted to talk about today, and then we'll get off. So this will be another few minutes. First of all, the moringa seeds have arrived. So I will get those planted. And as you all know, on Saturday, I will be volunteering again with the Growing Pontiac. And like I said, I'm behind the 8 ball right now, but I will get seeds together and we'll do a seed sorting video, and then you guys can let me know what you want and we can get all that squared away. That'll be after the surgery, so we're late, so don't think you're going to be planting any of the seeds this year. It's going to be just too late by the time I'm able to get them shipped off to you and everything, but we'll get it done. See, our snow is just about gone. We've been hitting the 50s. I have not been to the greenhouse yet. I'll be going out there this Saturday because what day? We're supposed to hit 60 one day. That's next week. But this Saturday, I plan to, not Saturday, but Sunday, because I'll be at the seed event Saturday. But this Sunday, I plan to grill. And I have my salmon and all the stuff, the fixings for that. So that's what I'll be doing Sunday. I'm going to just grill on the grill. And so I'll make a trip to the greenhouse then. If not before, I might go out there before then. Okay. Messenger showed up last night and he was in distress. I don't know what was going on with him. He was laying in my front bush area in the wood chips, and that cat was howling like a baby. And I was like, maybe Messenger is a girl and having kittens or something. And so I had turned on the porch light and I saw her, I'll say her, laying there just, Wah! I mean, it was just a loud, horrible scream. And then she got up. I closed the door. I was like, if she's giving birth, there's nothing I can do. And I wouldn't want to terrorize, or try to shoo her off if she's giving birth. And I'll just deal with it later, the kittens and whatnot. And I'll just call, animal control or whatever. That is, if they would have survived. I don't know what was going on. But anyway, I looked back out there. I turned on the porch light to kind of keep an eye on her, and I would peek out at her. Then all of a sudden I looked out there and she wasn't there. She was gone. And so when I looked out, I saw her across the street. And so she was still howling, and but she was walking along and she never came back. Well, I was getting ready to go to bed at about 1 a.m. and I heard her squeal again out there. And so I cut the porch light on again and I looked and I didn't see her. So I'm thinking she might have been at my next door neighbor's, or possibly on the side of the house. I looked on the one side and then I looked out back. I didn't see her out back. And I haven't seen her any today. So I've looked out back. I've looked on the sides everywhere. So Messenger is nowhere to be found. So if she was having kittens, thank God she didn't have them here. Okay. And I didn't see any kittens or anything. So I don't know what was going on with the cat. And she looked healthy. She looked, just as nice as she did the day that you all met her. So basically, I'm kind of worried about her, though, and everything. So we'll see what happens with that. Okay, then the other thing I wanted to talk about, well, seed sowing. I'm so behind the 8 ball. Okay, I will sow a few more seeds, because there are some things that I don't think we're going to be growing with the Grow Club. And remember, I haven't even ordered the popcorn seeds yet. I forgot about that until yesterday when the Veggie Boys was planting popcorn. And I was like, oh, I forgot about my popcorn seeds. So I'm going to get those ordered next week. So I will be planting the popcorn. And then the other thing I wanted to plant, I saw a video from one of the gardeners. He's an Englishman. I forgot his name. And he's very popular. And so he did a video the other day. He was saying, if you like root plants, he said, and something that's just as good as potatoes and will feed you for the rest of your life, he said, you need to start a Jerusalem artichoke patch. And he said that will keep you going forevermore. He said you just throw one of the roots back in each year. Because, you know, you guys, I did that with my horseradish. And I get horseradish every year. It's contained in a pot. And every year it comes up. So this year I did harvest it. And then I stuck one of the roots back in there so that it will continue. Because, you know, horseradish will take over. And so will Jerusalem artichoke. So I think I'm going to take one of my extra pots and put it up front. And I'm going to put the Jerusalem artichoke in there. And then each year I'll get Jerusalem artichoke. So those are the only two things I'll be seeding, planting this year that I haven't gotten yet. And of course that moringa is going to be sold. In fact, I was waiting on the orange shishitos. They still have not arrived. So I've pretty much given up on that because we're going into March. So if they do come, that's the first time. So I will not order from that eBay farmer ever again. The rest of my peppers, everything has come in a timely manner. And as you can see, I have seedlings coming up. I have not received my orange shishitos. So I'm going to reorder from someone different just to have them. And then next year, I will plant them. You know, I'll just have my regular shishitos this year because the Grow Club will be planting shishitos. They just won't be the orange shishito variety. But next year I can do the orange shishitos. I can wait. But I'm a planter moringa, so I'll probably sow that on today because that's where the orange shishitos were going to go. I left that blank where you see the stick sticking up. So I'll just go on and sow the moringa. I'll sow 2 of those seeds. And watch, the orange shishitos will pop up tomorrow. And if they do, then I can just throw some more seed starting mix in there and get those sown immediately. But they're still going to have less of a head start than these other peppers. You know, they'll be behind by 3 weeks. So I'm still not happy, but I'll still try if they happen to come. But, and then I'm going to order the Jerusalem artichokes. And I want to order some, and those are expensive, boy. I can't even get the artichoke for no less. I think those were like $13, $14, but I'm going to still do it. I'm going to get it. And then the other one, and then when he described the taste as being nutty and not woody, I was like, that's right up my alley. I like the nutty flavor, you know. So, and then I want to order some Egyptian walking onion. And I said I was going to put those somewhere back there and just let them take over, probably down that hill or whatever. So we'll see how it all pans out. And then also, I'm on the list. Emily added me Saturday. I don't think I mentioned that to you. I'm on the list for help this year. So what I plan to have done, that white thing that's back there, let's zoom in. That white thing that I usually keep my squash and stuff on top of, it's time for it to go, that table. So I'm going to have them get that out of here. Clean up, of course. I'll try to get the deck myself. But if I can get the wood and maybe have someone to come back through, my friend that I met, he told me that he would come through. He has a surefire way to get rid of groundhogs and animals. So he said, I'll come back through this summer and get rid of your groundhogs. And he said he would take care of that hole for me that's out there. And so maybe I can hopefully get him to put the wood around the deck. Then that way I don't have to worry about any more animals coming in to get up under my deck. And then basically just a cleanup just to make it look better back there, because it could look better. You know, it is horrible. I couldn't get anything done last year and this year either. I just noticed my age, you know, I'm older and I just cannot handle all that work. So by having that volunteer help come through, I'm writing down what I would like to see and to have done. And then we'll go from that. And then Emily was like, you need wood chips because if you're going to do the chickens, she was like, you got to get wood chips. I said, Emily, you forgot. I got a big load last year. I said, I'm already wood chipped on the side where I plan to keep the coop. And she was like, that's right. You did get wood chips last year. I was like, sure did. And I'm getting some more this year too. Because Wrights, they're not done yet. They're still going to be in my neighborhood. So hopefully I can get another load. That would be great. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to get off now because that other video was kind of long and this one's long, but I just wanted to kind of catch you up on what's going on. So I will be back and I will talk to you later as the seed alerts come in. But like I said, as far as seed sowing, I'm going to just do the necessity seeds. I'm not going to be doing the whole big kit and caboodle like I usually do. Due to the surgery, that's not going to be behind the 8 ball. So the brassicas are done. I feel that was a success. That will be moved into the greenhouse either mid to late March, probably late March. And then I will get those sown probably before my surgery. I think I can get those in the cup and in that other room. This weekend, to recap, I'll be getting that garden deck with the fungus gnats out back. I'll just sit it on the thing. And then even if I had to drag it or whatever. And then these brassicas, probably it'll be after the surgery when I take them to the greenhouse and let them finish up out there. And then if it's anything, that comes along that I could take out to the greenhouse, I will. Like I said, I'll be sowing a few more seeds, but not in the fashion of which I had planned to originally. I know I have many plants coming, and Pelly's plants are cheap. And so I said there will be plants that like extra peppers and different things because the farmers, they have a great variety at Pelly's. So when they open in May, they get their herbs in right after Mother's Day or shortly before. And then they start getting their plants in too, right around that time. I'm going to go through their plants, see what they have. And then I will buy accordingly from them too. I'll spend the money. And then, of course, I'll be purchasing a lot of soil because I will be growing in the tubs this year and I still have to get tubs. So that's what I'm concentrating on right now. So, we'll get it going, and I still plan to have a lot, but it's just going to be a little different this year due to the fact that I'm having this eye surgery and everything. And I know, it may be easy and quick and healing and all that, but I still want to be careful for a few months. I don't want to get dirt in my eye. I don't want anything to compromise anything. I want the new lenses to set, and I want everything to be safe. So even after I'm healed and cleared and everything, working in the garden, with dirt and different things, I stand at a risk of infection. So I want to just be careful, extra careful. So anyway, I'm going to get off of here, and I will talk to you later. And may God bless you all. See you in the next one. It'll be by this weekend, that I know. Bye-bye.